The newly rehabilitated bad guys are having trouble fitting back into regular society and securing jobs. So, when a separate group of bad guys hire them for a heist, they are only too willing to take the job. Film fans of YouTube, hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Josh, your Movie Apprentice, and today I am looking at The Bad Guys 2, co directed by Pierre, Perifel, and JP Sands. This once again reunites us with our team, voiced by Sam Rockwell, Craig Robinson, Awkwafina, Mark Macron, and Anthony Ramos. And the first one was a huge surprise when that one came out. It felt like a dumb concept, but it was going to be okay at best. Ended up being pleasantly surprised by that movie. So going into this one, I was wondering, would this one be the one that would just be kind of okay? Well, once again, The Bad Guys 2 is a film that has more to it than it has any right to. Before I get into my full review, though, if you like what you're seeing on the channel, make sure you're clicking that like button and subscribe for more video reviews that's coming all the time. So, The Bad Guys 2, what they do in this one is they continue to give us the dynamite chemistry between the bad guys. That's what the core of this film is. It is the chemistry between this group of colleagues, these friends, throwing in Zazie Beetz as governor character as well, now fully part of the mix. I love the chemistry between all these characters, but we're also bringing in some new blood into this one as well. We have a new heist team featuring Pigtail, Kitty Cat, and Doom, and they are voiced respectively by Maria Bakalova, Danielle Brooks, and Natasha Leon. They add an extra level of spice to the pot. So when we're seeing this new batch of bad guys intermingling with the old set of bad guys, it was very entertaining to watch and I could not get bored of it. And I do love the added chemistry as well with the bad guys and the police chief, now commissioner, that tried to get him so bad in the first one. This over the top high energy dynamic is what carries this movie. And there's also some subtle themes thrown in there as well when it comes to certain characters' motivations. And that is something that I thoroughly enjoyed. This just has this nice little story arc, this theme of the world not wanting to trust ex convicts, not allowing them back into the real world, and people turning to bad because whilst they didn't do anything wrong, the world sees them as a negative. So they embrace that negative and try and take anything for themselves. There is a lot of subtext in this that could be taken. And for a thing that's simply a sequel to a decent Dreamworks movie, it didn't have to try as hard as it did, but it does. There was also some very clever animation shifts in this film as well. There was a particular gag, I would say about 20, 30 minutes in, that is straight out of your anime comedy, where the art style will just straight up flip for a couple of frames, and I just found that thoroughly entertaining. This film went bold with its set pieces, it went bold with its comedy and its animation choices. It takes a Puss in Boots: The Last Wish approach to it, and whilst it doesn't quite hit the highs of that movie, it's not trying to. It's just trying to give us this fun, entertaining movie that has some subtext thrown in there for those that wish to see it and seek it. And that is why this film was very entertaining for me. It was a worthy success to the previous one, takes the old characters, continues their chemistry, as well as bringing in some new blood and introducing new dynamics. And the final set piece for that final big heist, it's very well done. I love the animation in it. Sometimes the art feels a little bit wonky at times, but there's a unique character to this franchise and these characters and their designs. It's a very bright looking film, and the inner turmoils of the characters help balance out the comedic elements as well. I personally felt this is one of those films that is just the perfect for the whole family kind of deal. It is definitely marketed towards that younger audience, but there was plenty for adults to enjoy in this one as well. I love the characterizations, the opening scene is very entertaining. If I say I had any flaws with it, it does feel like it doesn't go as hard into some of the themes as it hints at. It very much keeps it at a surface level, doesn't dive into it fully. There was a great exchange between Wolf and Kitty Cat, the leader of this new group of bad guys, and they have this great exchange about ideals and how they see the world, and how Kitty looks down upon Wolf for basically trying to go good, fully believing that no matter how hard he tries, they will never see them as good again. The whole first part of this movie is an all too real depiction of that depressing, demotivating slog when hunting for jobs. Genuinely, some of the moments they're all too real, especially a little visual gag. I just thought this was a good time at the movies. Didn't expect anything great from this one, like the first one. And whilst I won't say this is a top tier animation film, it's not trying to change the game or anything. It is thoroughly entertaining and gives enough there for the whole family to enjoy. Before I get into my full grade, if you like seeing on the channel, make sure you click that like button and subscribe for more video reviews that's coming all the time. Without further ado, let's grade this. The Bad Guys 2 adds to what was already good about the first one. The animation style and the art choices were thoroughly entertaining. It was very easy to keep engaged with this movie. The chemistry of this group continues to be great. Whilst these characters can be quite one note in their gimmicks, it works as a collaboration, as a combination of all their little quirks. If I had to say any real flaws, is the fact that the dynamic between Wolf and Snake isn't really there in this one. They had a strong dynamic in the first one where they were the definitive two best friends of this group, but Snake gets sidetracked into a romantic arc that can be a little bit cringe-inducing at times, but overall it does work on a basic comedic level. But I do feel like that dynamic between those two characters is lost a bit. But throwing in these new characters, adding new dynamics to existing characters and the new ones really keeps things fresh. It's very bold in its animation choices, and its set pieces are ambitious as they can get without trying to change the game in animation. I had a good time with The Bad Guys 2. For me, The Bad Guys 2 is a good cup of tea. So The Bad Guys 2, have you seen it? If you have, let me you thought down in the comments below. And again, if you haven't seen the channel, make sure you click the like button and subscribe for more video reviews that's coming all the time. Coming up on the channel, have my July tier list, which is quite a quiet month for me, but regardless, I'm looking forward to doing that. And my review of The Naked Gun will go up at 2 p.m. tomorrow when the embargo lifts, and I cannot wait to talk to you guys about that one. Until next time, though, I am Josh, I've been Movie Apprentice, and I'll see you all in the next video.